The extent of JurrienTimber's injury has been confirmed and it doesn't look good at all. Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest updates as it concerns Arsenal. Again, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on the subscribe button. And come on guys, let's take this to 400 subscribers. Alright, Arsenal have confirmed that JurrienTimber has suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury in his right knee. The Dutch international initially went down injured towards the end of the first half of Arsenal's Premier League opener with Nottingham Forest on Saturday, following a collision with Brennan Johnson. The £38 million summer signing for Arsenal picked up the blow in the 50th minute of Saturday's 2-1 win over Nottingham Forest, before being replaced by Takeru Tomiyasu. Well, the severity of the injury means Timber will need a surgery. Although Arsenal did not give a time frame for his absence, the club have said he will be out of action for a period of time. Now, reacting to the news, Timber said on Instagram, "Gutted by injury is more serious than expected, especially after the warm welcome I have received. I wanted to repay you on the pitch, which will not be possible for the forthcoming period. I'm blessed with a lot of great people around me. Together we will do anything to get back as soon as possible. For now, I will be supporting our team from the stands, of course. Thanks for making me feel at home in such a short period of time. See you at the carpet." The 22-year-old had made just 2 senior appearances since joining the Gunners from Ajax. The first being the Community Shield victory against Manchester City earlier this month before turning out against Nottingham Forest. In the meantime, fans will have a little to cheer about as Alexander Zinchenko returned to training. The Ukrainian defender, who played such a key role for Arsenal last season, did not make a single appearance in preseason as he recovered from a groin injury he struggled with for the whole of last term. Although he is unarguably Arsenal's first choice in that left-back position, but his lack of game time may hinder Arteta from drafting him into the first team immediately. Well, the situation is really crazy, but could Timber's news impact some of Arsenal's outgoings in the left-back position? JurrienTimber has been strongly linked with an exit from the Emirates Stadium, as has Nuno Tavares. So could one of them now stay while Zinchenko and Timber get back up to speed? Now this is obviously going to be a huge talking point, as Arsenal cannot afford to lose that number of players, especially in the left back position with the injury suffered by JurrienTimber. So we'll see how that pans out. Well, talking transfers, Nottingham Forest are in talks to sign Arsenal left-back Nuno Tavares on loan. The deal being discussed is a season-long loan with an option to buy, and the permanent price is currently being discussed by the two clubs. The Portuguese left-back spent last season on loan at Marseille and is valued at €15 million. Tavares was not involved in Arsenal's pre-season matches before the start of the Premier League season. Well, other clubs in England, Italy, Germany have also been interested in the left back, including Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen. Arsenal are understood to be open to a permanent sale of Tavares as well. Well, of course, this is another big one for a player who has not really found a permanent stay as far as playing time is concerned at the club. We'll also see how that particular one pans out as well. If you have gone this far watching this video, please take a moment and hit on the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. Well, still on transfers, and this one sounds very crazy, as Gabriel Magalhaes is being lined up for a big money move to the Saudi Arabian Pro League. The Brazilian international has been a mainstay of Mikel Arteta's defense since his arrival from Lille 3 years ago, and last season formed a promising partnership with William Saliba. Gabriel signed a new long-term contract 12 months ago, but was a surprising omission from the Arsenal side that began its Premier League campaign with a nervy 2-1 win over Nottingham Forest last weekend. There is another interesting transfer leak involving Manchester City's defender Aymeric Laporte. This is coming amid JurrienTimber's injury and speculations regarding Gabriel Magalhaes's future. Arsenal are firm admirers of the Manchester City centre-back, but City are said to be reluctant to sell to the Premier League rivals. Now, back in July, Mundo Deportivo reported that Laporte was on Arsenal's radar, while Juventus were also keeping tabs on the former Athletic Bilbao star. The centre-back has 2 years left on his City deal but played fewer games last season. As a result, Laporte could be tempted by the idea of a reunion with Mikel Arteta. Alright, so let's get into the conversation now, and I'd like for you to leave your views in the comment section on what you think about the transfer news so far, especially as it concerns JurrienTimber, who has suffered a major injury, and obviously from the look of the things, what's the result so far, it's definitely going to be a long-term injury, and there has to be a cover for his absence. So what do you think? You think it's time to let Kieran Tierney leave? I mean, quite a number of clubs have actually been linked to the Arsenal left back, or you think Arsenal should still get into the market for another replacement? There is also the talk about Gabriel Magalhaes being linked to clubs in Saudi Arabia. I mean, with the partnership that he has formed with William Saliba from last season, I mean, one should think that we're already having a formidable defense line. But with this link to Saudi Arabia, you think also that it is worth selling Gabriel Magalhaes? Just leave your views in the comment section. And again, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Please do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe. I'll see you some other time. Thanks a lot.